Welcome to your stay in the sty in the sky. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, this is a room like no other, which means there are plenty of features which, in order to make the best of it, you're going to need to know how to operate. So stick with me and I'll show you the ropes. Now, with the room boasting so many areas, the trickiest part of your stay may well be choosing which space to enjoy first, but we're going to take you straight to the lounge. The lounge is the perfect spot to drop your bags and get your feet up after your journey here to us at the Pigs. If you wanted to grab a drink, you'll find everything you need in the larder. And the fridge is just underneath. If you need any top-ups of anything, of course, please just ask reception. If you wanted to pop the TV on, you may already be aware that the room comes with Sky. And if you wanted to access the movies or the sports, all you need to do is enter the code when prompted. And the code you'll need is just 4 zeros. Or if perhaps putting your favourite music on was more your style, then there are no less than 3 separate Bluetooth zones in here. All you need to do, grab your phone, open up your Bluetooth devices, and you'll see them all listed: the bedroom, the lounge, and the spa room. Click whichever you wish. And if you're prompted for a passcode, that is simply 4 8s. And speaking of all the other zones, let's take a look at the bedroom. Now, what you might want to do is make sure that it is the perfect temperature for you, and that couldn't be easier with the aircon unit that's hidden in here. The remote will be just on top of it, and all you need to do is simply hit the start button, make sure the mode is on cool, which it should be preset to you anyway, and you're away. You'll also find another Skybox up here so you can watch TV from the bed, and much the same if you want movies or sports. Remember, that code is 4 zeros. Now, we think the skylights do a wonderful job at letting in the big Norfolk skies to your room, but if you want to shut it out, that's easily done. The blinds are built in. At the far end of the room in the ensuite, you will find a nice big shower, and there's 3 dials. The top one operates the main drench head, the bottom one operates the handheld wand, and the middle sets your temperature. You might have already spotted the speakers in the ceiling too in your ensuite. If you connect to the bedroom Bluetooth, that's how you'll operate those. Time for the main event now, the in-room spa. You'll find a daybed in the middle and also a dressing table. Here you'll find a selection of complimentary Neal's Yard products, and if you find that you love them so much you want to take some home, they'll be available to purchase downstairs too. Now, the spa room is flanked on either side by a steam room and a sauna. To operate the steam room, you'll see the little black box just by the sink. Hit the light bulb to turn the light on and off, and on the top left is the on switch. Simply hold that for 3 seconds and you're in business. Now, it's completely normal for this to take up to 10 minutes to warm up, so don't worry if you don't immediately see or hear any sign of steam. As long as the on symbol is showing in the top left corner, there's nothing left for you to do. And speaking of that all-important steam, do just keep an eye out for the steam outlet in the middle, because that will get quite hot. Once you're done with the steam room, simply hold that on-off symbol for another 3 seconds and that will shut it down. And to the other side of the room, you'll find the sauna, which is just as easy to operate. There are 2 dials on the main heater. Simply turn those till both the red dots are facing the top. That will have you on our recommended settings and also an automatic timer that will cut off after our recommended sauna session, which is around 15 to 20 minutes before cooling off and re-entering should you wish. If you wanted to add a little bit of humidity to your sauna experience, then the bucket and ladle is provided. The sink is just outside the door, and if you wanted to add some sauna oils, you can help yourself to those too and simply add these to the water before putting them on the rocks. Out on your private roof terrace, you will find the hot tub, and operating this is just as simple. You can pick your temperature with the plus and minus buttons. We'd recommend somewhere between 36 and 38 degrees. If the bubbles aren't already flowing, then hitting the bubble button in the middle there will fire it up. Push it once and you'll have some gentle bubbles. Push it again and you'll ramp it up to full bubble power. And with the light bulb button, you can toggle through a number of lighting settings. Around the edges of the hot tub, you'll find some further dials, and what these do is isolate different zones of the tub, so you can choose exactly where you want the bubbles. And for even more customization, you can turn the surround of each jet to choose exactly which ones you want firing. Once you're finished using the hot tub, if you just push the bubble button until they're on the low setting, it will then turn itself off after a few minutes. One thing we would ask is that you flip the lid down when you're not using it. Well, my work here is done. You are officially masters of the sty in the sky. Now, don't forget, all the information we've covered in this video will be included in the in-room manual on the coffee table. And of course, we're here to help throughout all of your stay, so reception will always be available to you. And all that's left for me to do is to wish you the most enjoyable stay here at the Pigs.